Welcome back to the Varkha Chulani channel. Trust all of you had a wonderful Diwali and are safe and well. Have you ever bought things which you don't need, spending the money which you don't have to impress the people which you don't like? Haha, it's Black Friday, the day when usually the Western world, particularly the United States of America, goes into a mega sale. Have you ever wondered what this Black Friday is about? It follows the Keynesian model of profit, where it believes that when consumers spend money and when retail purchases are made, economies thrive. And it is with this exact reason that a consumeristic society has usually looked to selling more and more with tags like 50% off, 80% off, etc. And it is that drives us to go a little berserk. But there is a psychology behind spending. 1. Shopping releases the chemicals, endorphins and dopamine. It gives us a kick and a feel-good feeling, especially when we are emotionally upset, depressed, anxious, guilty. More often than not, you will find that we need this kind of a high. And what better way than to go out into the malls and buy and buy and buy? Because that short-term temporary high that we get because of the endorphin and dopamine release, it is what keeps us at ease. We forget the long-term consequences of the depletion of our monetary resources. Another aspect to shopping behavior is a lot of us are trying to fit into a social strata. We want to keep up with the Joneses. We are so desperate to be attached to a certain group that we usually buy things to impress people, sometimes to be even accepted by a social strata that we are so desperately wanting to get into. So many a time our purchasing behavior ensues because even though we don't have the means, we are trying to keep up with those who do have the means. So please check if your shopping behavior is largely driven by a need to impress and to be accepted. Self-worth. Many a time there is a void and a hollow feeling within us, and we erroneously believe that shopping, owning things, driving fancy cars, living beyond our means is going to fill that unfortunate gap. So the intrinsic reason of that hollowness is being tried to be filled in by materialistic possessions. So many people look to purchase to fill that unfortunate emptiness that they constantly are fighting against. You, as a shopper, need to identify whether you're trying to fit in and make an impression, whether you're trying to get a kick and a high from endorphins and dopamines and trying to squelch some emotional distress that may be accompanying you more often than not. And of course, do you feel an emptiness, a hollowness, a void, and erroneously believe that the only way to overcome the lack of self-worth is to own things? Let this Black Friday hopefully transition into a buy nothing day, because trust me, tough days are ahead of us and we all need to be mindful and thrifty. Stay well, stay safe, and do write into me at varkha@varkhachulani.com if you want any of your questions answered. I'd be happy to take them forward. Look forward to seeing you next week on the Varkha Chulani channel. Till then, it's goodbye.